Okay guys, I always get excited when I get a new plugin, but this new plugin is so amazing. It sparked my creativity and inspired me so much. So in this video, I'm gonna mess around with this plugin, try out some of the presets and try to craft something, and I'm gonna invite you to come along. Let's go. Okay, the plugin is called Evolve Alloy by Excite Audio. So this is a sample-based VST, which are focusing on these more metallic sounds. So mallets, bells, glockenspiels, industrial texture, a lot of stuff is in this crazy plugin. It has a lot of presets and a lot of editing, sound design possibilities. So I'm just gonna play around with some of the presets, try to fiddle a little bit around with the features, the knobs and the different effects, and just come up with some kind of idea. This is not planned, I'm just trying out a lot of stuff today because I'm so excited about this plugin. So we have this like pretty simple layout where we have like some sound sources here, which are sample based and some of them are synth based. You have some effects, a filter, and all these different modulation options down here. And this is like one of the presets. Then you have these different, like, I would call them macros, actually, that we can shape the sound. So we can turn like the rust up. So we get like a more distorted sound. We can try to vibrate. We also have like this XY pad that also changes the sound. I think this is blending these different sound sources, so the A, B, C, and D, so we can like determine what kind of combination that we want with these sounds. So I think it was here. Pretty cool. So I think I'm just gonna try to come up with some ideas for this. Okay, so I came up with these chord, like a simple chord progression. Really cool. Just repeating. And then we have a little bit of change over here with these chords. And I like to have these, like the velocities, a little bit random. And then we can also do some strumming. So the notes are not exactly on the grid. This sounds pretty nice. Okay, so I want to go back into the Evolve Alloy and maybe even go to the ADSR, add a little bit more release. Yes, to get that nice tail. You can turn up the reverb a little bit. This is cool. Try the spring. Whoa. Sick. So I routed this to a mixer track and added the H delay just for a little bit of extra delay. A little bit of filtering here to filter the delays. Oh, we got something pretty cool. So we need to find more sounds. So I have this preset here, which is pretty cool. Like some kind of mallet, beautiful mallet sound. I'm just gonna try to see if I can come up with something. Okay, so I went to the MIDI piano and just played out some stuff, and I came up with this like small idea. What I like about this plugin is that these sounds are so beautiful. Really, really cool stuff. These mallets also need a spot in the mixer channel, and I want to do a little bit of EQing just to clean up a little bit. Also add a little bit of a high shelf. It's just reduced a little bit. Super cool. I think I'm trying to go for a bass sound. So I found this one, which is pretty cool. So we want to have this filter. Just add a smaller low pass here. Okay, so I came up with this pattern here, just a really simple bass pattern. Super cool. So for the bass, I just want to make sure that this sits well in mono as well. So I'm gonna pull up the imager, reduce the low end here to be completely mono. A little bit of EQing to clean it up. Remove some of the high end, so it's not conflicting with the other like sounds that we have. And then I'm gonna boost the low end a little bit. This awesome plugin here. Put up the visualizer to see what we're doing. Then put in this bus peak just to boost the signal. It has like a lot of like natural movement, in my opinion. So this is one of the biggest reasons that I love new plugins, is that exploring the presets just feels like a new adventure, and it can just spark a lot of creativity. I think I'm gonna try some pads here. Okay, so this ocean floor is pretty cool. So we can try to utilize some of these modulation sources here. So we can take the LFO2, put that on the panning, so we can pan like the signal. Also like maybe this one over here. Cool. It's like a subtle effect. I think we're not gonna need this one just to get a little bit of crazy. Yeah, just moving a little bit. And we can try these different macros here. Oh, it just gritties up the sound so much. So I'm actually gonna go and grab this first chord here. And then we're gonna take this. So we have this. This is so cool. So we need to just turn down the velocity a little bit for these pads here. Copy this across. Maybe we can remove this one up here. Get a little bit lower sound. It just fills the idea with so many textures. It's amazing. This is also gonna go into the mix channel. And I have one cool plugin that adds like a little bit of lo-fi. That's this one. It's Tape Mellow-Fi from Arturia. This is so cool. And I need a little bit of EQ again, because I want to make room for as many sounds as possible. So we want to make sure this is not clashing too much with the bass. I think I'm gonna go for one more sound and maybe say that's it for this video. So maybe try to find some kind of lead. Okay. This one is sick. I think I need to put like filter, low pass filter. I think this can benefit a little from the spring maybe. Let's actually see if we have any like cool effects that we can add. Okay, so around here maybe, and then turn down the mix a little bit so we get a little bit of the original signal in there. Wow. Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna try to record something and see how it goes. Okay, so I fit a little bit around and I came up with this pattern here. Super cool. So I'm a sucker for delays, so we need another delay, the Replica XT. A bit of filter here. So the dotted one. Saturation. We'll put a little of shuffle and a little bit of drag. Maybe a little bit of distortion. And then a little bit of EQ just to remove low end. So that's like a small idea coming from that lovely Evolve alloy from Excite Audio. Remember that you can get this plugin via the link in the description down below. It's an affiliate link. That means that I earn a small commission if you buy the plugin. And that means that you get something pretty cool with the plugin and you also support the channel as well. This is a big recommendation. It's a cool plugin. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, it means so much to me if you smash that like button or even subscribe to the channel. I love doing these more unscripted videos where I just play around, exploring sounds, creating something, hopefully inspiring you guys to jump into the door as well and create something. It's the sole purpose of this YouTube channel. Anyways, if you want to support me even further, you can go and check out some of the sample packs and preset packs on my webshop. The link is in the description down below. Okay, I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.